friends, it's Miss Miller. I'm back again with another book about McDuff, the little white dog that we've been reading about. This book is called McDuff's Wild Romp, and it is by Rosemary Wells and illustrated by Susan Jeffers. Let's see what's going to happen today. A wild romp sounds like a big, fun time and maybe a mess involved. We'll see. McDuff found a warm, sunny spot under the baby's swing where the baby's turkey tidbits fell. I bet McDuff likes to sit underneath the baby and catch the baby's food. Yeah, dogs like to do that sometimes. He was just going into a turkey tidbit trance when suddenly Lucy called, "Come, McDuff, it's Sunday dinner time." McDuff knew they were not heading for Lake Osirena, or the stakeout, or dog training school. I wonder where they're going. He knew they were going to Aunt Frida's house. Do you see what Aunt Frida has at her house? That's right, she has a cat in the window. What do you think is going to happen next? Can we predict what's going to happen next? Maybe that has something to do with the Wild Romp title of the book. I think you're right. During Sunday dinner, McDuff was supposed to stay in the parlor with Perlina. Perlina would not let McDuff sit in the chair. She clicked her teeth at him. Perlina would not let him sit under the chair. She showed her claws. Look at those pictures of the cat and McDuff. I don't think they're good friends. Perlina would not let McDuff stretch out on the heating vent. She spat at him. Have you ever had a cat spat at you? Yeah, they make a big sound, don't they? And sometimes they get their claws out. Perlina did not want him behind Uncle Nate. She flattened her ears and hissed like a log sizzling in the fire. "What was that?" asked Uncle Nate. The noise startled Aunt Frida. She bumped into Grandpa Floyd, who stepped on Cousin Rose's foot, who knocked against the baby's high chair. This sounds like a big mess. Do you see what happens? A turkey tidbit fell to the floor. It rolled under the dining room table. Nobody saw it but McDuff and Perlina. McDuff began to creep under the dining room table. Perlina began to creep in from the parlor. See what happened? Oh, look how big their eyes are. They're all interested in getting that turkey tidbit. They slunk toward the turkey tidbit while the family ate their crab cakes. Salad followed the crab cakes. Closer and closer they tiptoed. Look at that. Do you see McDuff? And do you see Perlina? I think they're going to go for the same turkey tidbit. What do you predict will happen? They sneaked and peeked under the table. Just as the family was finishing the salad, McDuff and Perlina reached for the turkey tidbit. Look at that sneaking. And look, they're both going to jump on it, aren't they? There was a hullabaloo right under the dining room table. Fred jumped to his feet and knocked over his chair. Oh my goodness, look. Stop, McDuff, commanded Fred. Bad cat, shouted Aunt Frida. Uh-oh, I think a mess is happening. Look at all that food going everywhere. And milk has been spilt. Up the stairs and down the stairs, Perlina chased McDuff, but she did not catch him before McDuff had swallowed the turkey tidbit whole. Uh-oh. Do you see what's happening? I think a big mess is happening. Perlina rolled McDuff off the sofa and across the carpet, but the turkey tidbit was gone forever. That's a kind of crazy cat, isn't it? What got into you, McDuff? Asked Fred. We are embarrassed, McDuffs, cried Lucy. I don't think they're happy with him. Look at that mess. Uh-oh. McDuff's tail is down. He's in trouble. They knocked down the curtains and then knocked over the table. The parlor furniture had to be put back on its feet. The lamps had to be plugged in again and the carpet vacuumed. Whatever could have happened to make a quiet, gentle dog and a cat behave like wild tigers and bears? Asked Uncle Nate. Oh, I don't think the people knew what happened, do you? Nobody could answer that question. Not Aunt Frida, Cousin Rose, Grandpa Floyd, or Lucy or Fred. Aunt Frida served coffee and her 7-layer chocolate dream cake. Look, everything's back in its place. I wonder what will happen next. The baby liked the 7-layer chocolate dream cake better than the turkey tidbits. So she took the last of the turkey tidbits and threw it on the floor. Yikes. I wonder if another mess is coming. Again, said the baby. The baby knew what happened, didn't she? She thought it was funny, and she wanted them to go again for another turkey tidbit. That's the end of our story today. I hope you have an awesome day, and thanks for listening to McDuff. Bye, friends.